Hi, I'm Cheryl Kemeny. Welcome to Crystal Theater Publishing. I am the president and co-founder of Crystal Theater, which is the source of all the plays you will find on this website. Now, why did we develop these plays? At Crystal Theater, we were formed in 1987, and at the time we were just a group of people who got together with the city of Norwalk in Norwalk, Connecticut, to start an acting program for children. We had no idea what the response would be, but 78 children showed up that first day, and we realized after working with them for a semester that they all wanted to do shows. It wasn't enough just to do improv and acting classes, which they liked and which were beneficial, but kids want to be in shows. We had no money. We could not afford the prices of licensing a Broadway show. So we took our talents as writers and songwriters and put together our own shows and started Crystal Theater as a once-a-week program, which then developed into multiple classes, and now we have our own theater in South Norwalk, Connecticut, where all of our shows are done, and we do 25 performances a year, productions a year, I should say. Why form your own Crystal Theater? Now, you may ask yourself, who has any interest in this? Think about it. Every community has multiple little leagues and soccer organizations and basketball groups. How many have children's theaters? Not many. It's a wonderful opportunity, a business opportunity for the right person. We need to grow children who are well-rounded, who have an artistic, spiritual life beyond just sports. And you'll be surprised when you make this as an offering how many students will show up. And it's also an opportunity for those children who may not be athletically inclined to excel. They need to have a place outside of school where their contributions are valued, where they can grow as people. And this is the place. So many examples have passed through Crystal Theater. Children who we just view as marvelous actors, wonderful singers, great kids, and their parents come to us and say, oh, but he doesn't do well in school, he has no friends, and we're astounded because of the way they have grown and the way they are at Crystal Theater. So know that you are contributing to society. You are contributing to the betterment of America by creating your own Crystal Theater and putting these plays on and giving children the opportunity to express themselves, to become committed members. You don't know what this will spark. Our historical shows have the students go on to do big projects about them. We've developed historians. We have students that have gone on to all kinds of careers. Even from Cosmic Nightingale, they've become involved in astronomy and studying about space. You just don't know what this triggers. So think about creating your own Crystal Theater, and we'll be glad to help you in any way that we can. The plays and the subject matter range from little children's Thumbelina for your first graders and second graders, all the way up to Living the American Dream, which was written as a historical musical, and our current show, Mother Jones and the Children's Crusade, which is being presented in New York. So we have all levels for all ages and all abilities. We also want you to know that every show has been tested many times, has been produced. We are not putting untried shows on the website. We realized that in order for children to enjoy being in a performance, they needed solos, lines, and large choruses in which to take part. Choruses develop their dancing ability as well as their singing ability because it strengthened their voice the more they sang, plus they learned to sing harmonies. We also developed something that we do all the time, and that's called double casting. They're not just understudies. We always do performances where there's one cast of leads one night, and then the next night they switch parts and the leads become the chorus and the chorus becomes the leads. This works out many ways because you're also covered for illness, and children do get sick and become too ill to perform. Also, it gives much more opportunity for the students, and it motivates them. We don't view competitiveness in a negative way that way. They learn from each other's performances. The more they see, oh, I like that idea, I'm going to try it this way. And it's a fabulous learning experience from us. That's what motivated us to create this publishing website. We saw that we would write a show for a group of students and then 5 years later do it again, and it worked perfectly for a random group of students that just signed up. All of our classes at Crystal Theater are first come, first serve. In other words, you don't audition to be in a show. We take whoever signs up and they create the show. Now, you may say, well, how do you get talented students? Our one rule is that you have to be here because you wish to be here. Any child that's motivated enough to say to their parents, I want to be at Crystal Theater, I want to be in this play, is going to put the work in to present a reasonable performance. They do it, and it becomes an esprit de corps. It's a giant team where all these individuals come together, and you always have a wonderful new experience each time it happens. Now, on this website, you have access to all this material that we have developed throughout the years. The homepage has a running video slideshow of 5 shows, and underneath that is listed all the shows that are currently available at Crystal Theater. You click on the title of a show that interests you, and it will take you to that show page. On the show page is a synopsis. There's also a chronological list of all the songs, which you can click on and see live children performing excerpts from the songs in the show. Also, you have the trailer of that show, which gives you a quick view of what happens, and you get a good view of the costumes of what it looks like. If you decide you want to order the show, you add it to your cart, and you will get MP3s of instrumental accompaniments, MP3s of learning CDs. You will get the script. You will get vocal PDFs, which you can make as many copies of as you like, and the piano vocal PDFs. And occasionally where available, we do have orchestrations. All levels of people perform our shows. They've been performed all over the world, from Harare, Zimbabwe, to Hong Kong, and to London, and to Calgary, Canada. So join the crowd, and please let us know about your successes. We're going to have a feedback page where we upload pictures from your shows and even videos. So we're very excited, and we welcome you to the Crystal Theater family, and we hope that you'll try a show and be so successful with that show that you'll come back for many more. Thank you.